Here's the thing. What I'm realizing is that sometimes you just have to get out of your own way. I forgot to hit record on this other mic, but what I'm realizing is that you have to get out of your own way. I just sat here for 5 minutes telling myself all the reasons not to record, right? It's not that hard. All you have to do is hit record. So if that's you and you're giving yourself all these excuses, stop and just do it. So this is me just doing it. You know, I'm figuring this out more and more as I film, but it came to me doing this 15-day challenge that I'm not coming off as natural, right? In some of the videos that I was just kind of free recording, I'm performing. I don't want to perform. I just want to show up on the camera and be me. You know, I want it to feel like you're looking in on my life. So day one is bringing a lot of clarity around what I want from this channel, and I found myself checking myself a lot, right? Just to kind of make sure that I'm focusing on the right stuff. You know, it's not about the analytics. It's not about any of the other shit. It's not about the likes. It's not about any of that. It's really about showing up on this camera, sharing what I know, sharing what I've been through, sharing myself, and putting it out there for other people to resonate with, and kind of leaving it at that. You know, I think we all spend so much time performing, you know, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting. I'm exhausted by it, although I don't perform very much anymore these days. So which is probably why I spend so much time by myself. But anyway, so yeah, that's one of the conclusions that I've come to, is that, you know, I was starting to perform. I was starting to put on this face in terms of, oh, I want people to see me a certain way. I really don't give a fuck how you see me. I mean, not to be rude, but I'm me, you know? And it feels nice to just show up and be you. And, yeah, not have to perform. You know, I don't have to be the guy that has all the answers. I don't have to be the guy with the great advice. I don't have to be any of those things that the people closest to me are used to. I can kind of just be, well, if that's the case, I'm just talking about the good stuff, you know. Some people close to me think I'm an asshole. But I say all that to say that, you know, the point of showing up here on the camera is to show up as myself, to inspire someone else to show up as their full self. Because that's really the whole point, you know, the whole, in my mind, the whole point is to shine our light in a way that inspires others to not only become aware of the fact that they possess the same light, but to shine theirs, right? To do so unapologetically and without fear. And that's really the purpose of this channel, is to speak to the dreamers and you know, the people who have that feeling deep down where they know that they're supposed to do something to impact the collective and the world around them. Those are the people that I'm trying to reach with this channel. You know, it's about so much more than entertainment. If I'm being honest, I really did the channel because I felt called to do the channel. And I have a story about what led to that. But yeah, it was actually a little bit of heartbreak that led to it. But even in the book, I have a line in the book where I say, you know, some shit breaks your heart, but it fixes your vision. You know, this was one of those situations. I also refer to them as cold water moments, right? And so, yeah, I had to go through a shitty situation to get to this point, but it's all a beautiful process. So I say all that to say that on day one, I noticed that I was showing up and kind of performing versus just showing up. And it was one video that made me aware of it. And it was a video where I was sitting and like I was reading from my book, but I had my legs crossed, and I made a comment in the video about how like, oh, I'm more comfortable now, I'm more laid back. That's really me. That was more me, So I decided to focus on being that guy versus showing up as whatever the fuck. I don't know what I thought I had to show up as. But I say all that to say that on day one, I came to the realization not to perform. I don't think that you should perform. I think if you're going to do this or something like this or do a podcast or write a book or, show up in the fullness of who you are, because who you are is incredible, in case no one's told you. And so, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. That's day one. That's day one. That's what I got from day one. So now I'm about to go in here and put this video up because I'm not really editing these, honestly. So if everything's good with the audio, then we're just gonna slap this bad boy up on the channel. But yeah, that's been day one. If you haven't already, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. We want the channel to grow. We want to get the message out there. And I'm just really excited about this journey and going on this journey together. And yeah, seeing what God has in store. So yeah, until next time, be well, stay safe, and many blessings. Peace.